Salut tout le monde, bienvenue à un autre live de Flight Simulator. Welcome everybody to another stream of Flight Simulator. Aujourd'hui, on est à bord d'un Airbus 319 de Air France et on part de London Heathrow et on s'en va à Paris Charles de Gaulle. So today we're flying an Airbus 319 from Air France, and the Fenix one, we're leaving from London Heathrow and we are going to Paris Charles de Gaulle. So a few services have finished. Il y a un peu des services qui ont terminé, comme le cleaning, le water, pas le water, comment on appelle ça, le lavatory service. On va requester le water. On va aussi demander au fuel. Et puis notre catering. Donc c'est les trois services qui nous restent. That's the three services that we need to do before we push back. And before we board the plane and push back. C'est les trois services qui nous restent à faire avant de faire l'embarquement et de repousser l'avion. Ces services-là devraient arriver. Service de potable water qui arrive. Other services that are arriving. Fuel. It's getting into position. There's a little shell. Catering. Nos amis du catering. Toujours aussi de bonne humeur, notre ami ici. Si on fait cabin, c'est à l'arrière.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
On met notre fuel, we put our fuel in the aircraft, send to McDo. Spot view. Oh, j'ai oublié de partir mon voice command. Spot view. A few more minutes for the catering. Pendant que les gens du fuel ramassent les affaires. Et on peut restart our pas G6 mais c'est intention. Perfect, ça c'est fait. On va ouvrir notre intention une deuxième fois. Et on peut faire le boarding. Air France. Perfect. Alright. So, request boarding.
Requested. Do you want to board crew? Pilot's boarding starting.
And we should see our pilots boarding through the gate. Right here. On board. Front view. Let's take a seat. Adjust our seat. Good afternoon, Martin. Are you ready for our flight to Paris?
Good afternoon, Alan. Ready for departure to Paris.
All right, let's run the pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight parking brake.
On.
Weather radar.
Off.
Spoilers.
Disarm and retracted.
Check flaps.
Crew boarding
Retracted.
starting.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Normal.
Engine masters.
Off.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Transponder mode.
Standby.
Ident.
Standby.
Anti-skid.
Off.
Landing gear.
Down.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Alright, now let's run our cockpit preparation checklist.
Cockpit preparation battery 1 and 2.
On.
External power.
On.
Cockpit lights.
Check.
Cargo
Crew
doors.
has boarded.
Open.
APU fire test.
Check.
APU bleed.
On.
APU master switch.
On.
APU start.
On.
Flight recorder.
On.
Oxygen crew supply.
On.
ADIRS.
Set to nav.
Engines fire tests.
Check.
Nav and logo lights.
On.
No smoking signs.
On.
Emergency lights.
Arm.
Probe window heat.
Check.
Anti-ice.
Check.
AAR condition.
Check.
Anti-skid.
On.
ACU and brake pressure.
Check.
ECAM status.
Check.
Flight director.
On.
Borrow.
Set to QNH.
EFIS.
CSTR. Arc 10 nautical miles.
Change to I for clearance frequency.
FCDU. MCDU. C'est 121.98. 121.98. Check. Check.
Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Good afternoon, Nitro. Clearance Air France 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Clearance on request, stand by. Air France 0550, cleared to De Gaulle via the Mod Me 1 kilo departure runway 9 left. Initial climb to 6,000, departure on 125.625 squawk 5741.
Departure runway 9 left, initial climb to 6,000, departure frequency 125.625, squawk 5741.
Air France 0550, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.905.
Contact the ground on 121.905. Air France 0550, good day. On avait dit AFR. R 0550. Our cost index 12. Cruise, on avait dit 25 000 pieds. Wind request. Our performance, on va l'ouvrir ici.
Passengers boarding started.
Calculate, send to NV2. Our fuel, MCDU. Our fuel 55.1, 55.1 slash 28.9. So, donc pour notre flight plan, EGLL, departure 9 left, direction insert, et à Charles de Gaulle c'est 9 left ici. 9 left, il y a IBA 9W. Insert, on enlève les erreurs du flight plan. Et on est prêt pour notre vol. Les gens commencent à embarquer. On peut fermer cette porte-là. Oh, 9 left. Je vais regarder. Nine left. 9 right.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Bienvenue à bord d'Air France. Merci de placer vos valises cabines dans les coffres à bagages. Seuls les petits bagages à main et accessoires sont à placer sous le siège devant vous. Les issues de secours doivent rester accessibles. Nous vous rappelons qu'il est interdit de fumer. Les cigarettes électroniques ne sont pas autorisées. Elles doivent être éteintes et conservées sur vous. Nous vous invitons à vous installer rapidement afin de partir dès que possible. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board Air France. Please store your baggage in the overhead compartment. Small hand baggage and accessories must be placed under the seats in front of you. Emergency exits must remain clear. Smoking is prohibited. E-cigarettes are not permitted. They must be switched off and kept on you. In order to leave on time, please be seated as soon as possible.
4249er, cleared for push and start.
Bird 4249er.
See our passengers boarding. Le service de bagages est terminé. On peut fermer nos portes de cargo.
Vietnam Airlines 56 ready to taxi.
4 passagers.
Vietnam Airlines 56, runway 9 left taxi, via Tango, Link, Sierra, Sierra 7, hold short of runway 09 right, then November 7, Alpha, Link 56, Alpha 13.
Runway 9 left taxi via Tango, Link, Sierra, Sierra 7, hold short of runway 09 right, then November 7, Alpha, Link 56, Alpha 13, Vietnam Airlines 56. Cedar Jet 3985 ready for push.
Cedar Jet 3985, cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved.
It's
Cedar
on
Jet
before pushback
3985.
checklist.
Good afternoon, ladies and
Seabird
gentlemen.
457 contact tower on
Before pushback windows and doors.
124.48.
Will ensure your safety and comfort on this
Over
early
to
Close
tower,
and lock.
Seabird 457.
Will shortly departing. Please fasten and
Cargo
belt your
doors.
seatbelt.
Close.
Air France KLM and SkyTeam partners wish you a pleasant flight.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
MCDU setup.
Check.
Fuel quantity.
Check.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Beacon lights.
On.
Fuel pumps.
All on.
Squawk.
Set.
Transponder mode.
On.
Ident.
TARA.
Compass.
Check.
Parking brake.
Check.
Set frequency to ground.
Check.
Request pushback and start.
Good afternoon, Heathrow Ground, Air France 0550 requesting pushback and start.
Air France 0550, push and start approved.
Done.
Face northeast.
Start chrono.
On. Facing northeast, Air France 0550.
Selector.
Ignition.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Remove chocks and cones.
Done.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Check.
External power unit.
Disconnect.
Before pushback checklist complete,
Departure check complete. 5 past 10 inserted. Docking gear.
Marche pas en haut. So we are nose right.
Release parking brakes.
Fucking good.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Engine 2. Ignition.
Et vérification de la porte opposée.
Ground Speedbird 3079er, taxi to parking.
Speedbird 3079er, taxi to parking via November 5. Echo
Mesdames et
Alpha,
messieurs, les
Link
démonstrations
51,
de sécurité
Bravo.
vont commencer. Veuillez retirer vos écouteurs.
November 5,
Merci de respecter
Echo
l'ensemble
Alpha,
des dispositifs.
Link 51, Bravo, Speedbird 3079er.
Ladies and gentlemen, the safety demonstration
Speedbird
is about to start.
3079er, give way to
Please
Speedbird
remove your
777 on your
handsets,
right.
follow all the written and illuminated signs as well
Give
as
way to the Speedbird 777, Speedbird
Engine
3079er.
1. Ignition.
Madame, monsieur, bonjour et bienvenue à bord.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen.
Ce film concerne votre sécurité. Merci de nous accorder votre attention.
For your safety and comfort, please take a moment to watch the following safety video.
Chaque fois que ce signal est allumé, nous vous prions d'attacher votre ceinture.
Whenever the seatbelt sign is
Speedbird
on,
18 Alpha,
make sure your
taxi to
seatbelt
parking
is
via
securely
November 5. Echo Alpha Charlie.
Nous vous recommandons de la maintenir.
November 5, Echo Alpha, Charlie, Speedbird 18
Parking
Alpha.
brake. Parking brake.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Détachez votre ceinture, soulevez la partie supérieure.
Cockpit to
de la-
ground. We have a good engine start. You can
To
disconnect.
release the seatbelt, just lift the buckle.
Let's run the
Pendant le
after start
roulage,
checklist.
Le décollage et l'atterrissage, veuillez redresser votre siège, rangez le porte-gobelet.
After start parking brake.
On.
Pensez également à ouvrir le cache de votre hublot et profitez de la vue.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
During taxi, takeoff and landing, please fold away your trip
APU
cable
bleed and
cup
master
holder.
switch.
Put your seat
Off.
in the upright position and retract your leg rest. Please also raise your wheel
Flight controls and tiller.
Enjoy the view.
Pour votre sécurité, tous les bagages, objets volumineux et appareils
Check.
électroniques les plus lourds doivent être rangés dans les compartiments. Les accessoires
Flaps.
seront placés sous le siège devant vous, à l'exception des places aux issues, bien entendu.
For your safety, please stow all
Set
the
to one.
cage, bulky items and larger electronic devices in
Pitch
the
trim.
overhead compartments.
Set.
Accessories can be stored under the seat in front of you, except for the seats
Rudder
with
trim.
emergency exits,
Zero.
of course.
Les issues de secours sont situées de chaque côté de la
Anti-ice.
cabine,
Check.
à l'avant, au centre, à l'arrière.
Emergency
After start
exits are
checklist
located
complete.
on each side of the cabin, at the front, in the center, and
Once
at the
again,
back.
good afternoon,
En cas
Heathrow
d'évacuation,
Ground,
laissez vos bagages à leur
Air
place.
France
Suivez les
0550,
signaux et les
requesting
marquages
taxi
lumineux au sol
runway
jusqu'à
9
l'issue la plus
left.
proche. Les membres de l'équipage portant un insigne rouge sont chargés de votre sécurité.
In case of evacuation, please leave all your belongings behind.
Air France 0550, runway 09 left taxi via Victor, Sierra 3, hold short of runway 27 left, then November 3, Lima, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, link 58, Alpha, link 57, Alpha 13.
By a sign in front of you.
Runway 9 left, Victor Sierra 3, hold short of runway 27 left, then November 3, Lima, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, links 58, Alpha, link 57, Alpha 13, Air France 0550.
By pulling down on the red handle. Do this only when you are outside the aircraft.
En cas de dépressurisation, un masque à oxygène tombera automatiquement devant vous.
If there is a sudden decrease in cabin pressure,
Let's
your
run
oxygen
the
mask will
before taxi
automatically
checklist.
drop down in front of you.
Prenez votre masque
Before taxi, request taxi
et
clearance.
placez-le sur votre
Check.
visage.
Take your mask
Taxi light.
Taxi.
and place it over your nose and mouth.
Une fois votre masque ajusté,
Runway
il
turn
sera
off lights.
possible d'aider d'autres personnes.
Make sure
On.
your own mask is well adjusted before helping other passengers.
Landing lights.
Ce vol est non
Off
fumeur
position.
This is a non-smoking flight.
et l'usage de la cigarette électronique n'est pas autorisé.
Before taxi checklist complete.
It is forbidden to smoke electronic
Co-pilot,
cigarettes.
you now have the
Seabird
comms.
6653, runway 9 left taxi via Charlie, Bravo, link
I've got the
0,
comms now.
Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13.
Cigarettes should be carried with you. And Charlie,
Runway 9 on left taxi via Charlie Bravo, link 60 Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13, Speedbird 6653.
Mais vous pouvez utiliser Wi-Fi.
Air Canada 985, give way to the Delta A330 on your right.
duration of the flight, but you can
We'll give way to the Delta A330, Air Canada
Les
9085.
prises de courant ne doivent pas être utilisées durant le roulage, le décollage, l'approche et l'atterrissage, ou sur demande de
Seabird
l'équipage.
948, Mike, runway 9 left taxi via Yankee Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13.
or at the request of the crew.
Runway 9 left taxi via Yankee Alpha, link 56, Alpha
En cas de
13,
fuite,
Speedbird
de dégagement de
9048,
chaleur,
Mike.
de chute ou de perte d'un appareil électronique, nous vous demandons de prévenir l'équipage et de ne pas manipuler votre
Seabird
siège.
665, taxi to parking via November 5,
Or if
Echo
you drop
Alpha
or
Charlie.
lose your electronic device, we kindly ask you to call
November 5, Echo Alpha Charlie, Speedbird
Gardez toujours
665.
un œil sur vos appareils électroniques pendant leur chargement.
Always keep an eye on electronic devices while they
Spot
are
view.
charging.
Nous allons bientôt décoller. La tablette, le porte-gobelet et le repose-jambes doivent être rangés et votre dossier redressé.
Air France 0550, cross runway 27 left, then continue taxi via November 3, Lima, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, link 58, Alpha, link 57, Alpha
Nous vous
13.
invitons à consulter la notice de sécurité placée devant vous.
We invite everyone to read the safety information leaflet.
Alright, let's check our spoiler.
Cross runway 27 left, then continue via November 3, Lima Bravo, Foxtrot Bravo, link 58, Alpha, link 57,
Spoiler
Alpha
on.
13, Air France 0550.
L'équipage vous souhaite un excellent vol.
On behalf of everyone at Air France, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform, runway 9 left taxi via Kilo, Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13.
Runway 9 left taxi via Kilo Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13, Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform.
Seabird 948 Mike, give way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo, Romeo.
Giving way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo Romeo, Speedbird 948, Mike.
Heathrow ground, Air France 0550, we are ready to cross runway 27 left.
Attends, on a la réponse. la piste, lui, à un moment donné? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mais... On va aller de l'autre côté de la piste. We have to go all the way on the other side of the airport. So runway 9 left.
Speedbird 6653 contact tower on 124.48.
Heathrow ground, Air France 0550, ready to cross runway 27 left.
On va faire avoir un truc de pompier
Air
qui nous rentre
France
dedans.
0550, cross runway 27 left, then continue taxi via November 3, Lima, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, Link 58, Alpha, Link 57, Alpha 13. Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform, give way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo, Romeo.
Cross runway 27 left, then continue via November 3, Lima Bravo, Foxtrot Bravo, Link 58, Alpha, Link 57, Alpha 13, Air France 0550.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform, give way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo, Romeo.
Give way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo Romeo, Lufthansa 2 Whiskey uniform.
Emirates 1644 ready to taxi. Emirates 1644, runway 9 left taxi via Link 34, Alpha, Link 56, Alpha 13.
Runway 9 left taxi via Link 34, Alpha Link 56, Alpha 13 Emirates 1644.
Iberia 9653, runway 9 left taxi via Delta Alpha, Link 56, Alpha 13.
Runway 9 left taxi via Delta Alpha, Link 56, Alpha 13, Iberia 965.
Front view.
Virgin 7
Aucune
Bravo,
appareil
give
à-
way to the Boeing 777,
right.
Rook 300 Echo, Romeo on your right.
We'll give way to the Boeing 777, Rook 300 Echo Romeo, Virgin 7 Bravo.
Merci Dennis pour le like.
546, runway 9 left taxi via Golf, Foxtrot, Bravo, link 60, Alpha, link 56, Alpha 13.
Cabin crew, take position for takeoff.
Contact tower on 124.48 space flight.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
PNC, préparez-vous au décollage.
Pushing to tower on 124.48, Air France 0550.
Pas de vue.
Tower, Air France 0550. Good afternoon. Short time left, ready for departure.
Merci.
Heathrow Tower, runway 09 left. Hold short, you're number 1 behind the A320.
Parking brake on. Let's run the before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff, request takeoff clearance.
Check.
Cabin crew.
Advise.
Brake temperature.
Check.
Weather radar.
On.
PWS.
On.
Terrain on ND.
On.
Nose wheel lights.
Takeoff.
Wing lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 623 established on the ILS runway
Controls.
09 right.
Pitch up, pitch down,
Speedbird
left,
623,
right,
roger.
rudder left, rudder right.
Before takeoff, checklist complete.
Runway 09 left, wind 090 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 09 left, cleared for takeoff. Air France 0550.
Approaching runway 9 left.
Bonne vue.
Speedbird 4835, contact ground on 121.905.
Airspeed alive. Toga set. knots. B1, rotate. Positive climb. Gear up.
Let's run the after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff landing gear.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Flap 0.
Thrust.
Set to climb.
Climb set.
Autopilot.
On.
Anti-ice.
Check.
Nose wheel lights.
Off.
Runway turn-off lights.
Off.
After takeoff checklist complete.
So we're going to 6,000. 3,000 feet check. Juste ajuster quelque chose. Juste voir visuel si ça change quelque chose. Apply.
Air France 0550, contact departure on 125.625.
Switching to departure on 125.625. Air France 0550. Heathrow radar, Air France 0550. Good afternoon, climbing through 4500.
About 6,000 feet.
Air France 0550, Heathrow radar identified. Air France 0550, climb flight level 240.
FCU.
Climbing flight level 240, Air France 0550.
So we're climbing to 24,000. This is our flight level. On monte à 24 000 pieds, qui est notre altitude de croisière pour traverser la Manche. Les nuages aussi sont dessus. Pas le sur le crowd, c'est correct. Si on le met à ça, apply, go back, zoom. $9,000 feet.
Mesdames, Messieurs, vous pouvez vous déplacer dès l'extinction de la consigne. Attachez vos ceintures. Pendant le vol, nous vous conseillons de garder cette ceinture attachée et visible afin de faciliter nos vérifications en cas de turbulence. Soyez attentifs à la chute d'objets lors de l'ouverture des coffres à bagages. Fumer dans les toilettes peut porter atteinte au bon fonctionnement des détecteurs de fumée et est passible de poursuites. L'utilisation de cigarettes électroniques et la charge de sa batterie est interdite. Vous pouvez désormais utiliser la prise USB de votre siège
Contact
pour
Gatwick Tower on 124.23.
Let's run our climb after 10 feet checklist.
124.23, easy 323.
Climb after 10K.
Climb flight level 250.
Landing lights.
Careful when opening the overhead compartment.
Retract.
French line 3815, contact Biggin Hill Tower on
Okay, let me know when it's set.
134.805.
Retract.
It may result in
134.805 for French line 3815.
Off.
charge of its battery. Now use USB sockets.
Lockport
Recharge
906, radar contact. Climb and maintain 11, 1000.
Seatbelt signs.
1,000,
Off.
Anti-ice.
Check.
Climb after 10K checklist complete.
15,000 feet. Arc 160.
Lot 7906 contact London Control on 121.23.
121.23, lot 7906.
SCR 4379 contact Biggin Hill Tower on 134.805.
Switching to Biggin Hill Tower on 134.805, SCR 4379er.
Feet, check. On arrive au-dessus l'océan.
Jazz 41, 170 knots are greater to the mark.
170 or greater to the marker, Jazz 41.
20,000 feet, check.
0550, contact London Control on 134.125.
Switching to London Control on 134.125, Air France 0550. London Control, Air France 0550. Good afternoon, climbing through flight level 200 for flight level 250.
Air France 0550, London Control, good afternoon.
Right in Italy. Okay. 24,000 feet, check. Là, ça c'est quoi ce fou-là? Non, c'est pas ça. C'est un peu proche.
Air France 0550, expect the BBAX 9er Whiskey arrival. He'll call your descent in roughly 10 minutes.
Expect the Viva 9er Whiskey arrival, awaiting further descent instructions, Air France 0550.
Cabin crew, 20 minutes to landing.
Copy, Captain. We will prepare the cabin for landing now.
Nose view. C'est pas pire, ça. Forward fuselage, cinematic, front,
That was 2984, contact center 126.75.
2675 for Skyway 2984.
Fly pad. Open the charts with you. Chart.
Okay, 266, consider 119.95.
1995, Roger 266.
Flight 413, it's going to maintain 14,000.
London Control, France Soleil 5608, flight level 340.
France Soleil 5608, radar contact.
Charles de Gaulle. Approach.
Flight 1195, 339 descending via the Lucky 1 down to 240. Function 1195, then Roger.
On va speeder ça un peu. Ça va être l'heure d'aller souper.
Flight 413, it's going to maintain 12,000, final altimeter is 2996.
2996 down to 12,000, flight jet 413.
On approche les côtes de la Normandie, où je serai la semaine prochaine.
Compass 5850, cross 60 to maintain 12,000, San Diego altimeter is 2998.
Alright, Trixie 12,000, compass 5850.
Notre flight plan nous dit qu'à Mopar, on doit être à 1200 pieds. 12 000 pieds. OK. Request flight level 120.
Requesting descent to flight level 120.
Radar services terminated. Foxtrot Echo Victor Hotel Alpha, change to advisory frequency approved Squawk 7000 above the keys.
London Control, Air France 0550, Air France 0550, requesting descent to flight level 120.
Air France 0550, descend via BBAX 9er Whiskey to flight level 120 into De Gaulle.
Descend via BBAX 9er Whiskey to flight level 120 into De Gaulle. Air France 0550.
On commence notre descente. Donc.
Air France 0550, contact Paris Control on 124.85. So...
On s'en va à 12 000 pieds à Mopar.
Contacting Paris Control on 124.85, Air France 0550.
Donc la flèche
Paris
bleue
Control,
ici
Air France 0550.
nous
Good
indique
afternoon, descending
qu'à
flight
cette
level
distance-là,
230
on va
for
être à
flight
12
level
000 pieds
120.
avec la langue de descente.
Air France 0550, Paris Control identified. Good afternoon.
Front view. Accélérer ça un petit peu. feet.
You got a 2303, cross Trixie to maintain 12000, altimeter 29908.
Alright, cross Trixie at 12000, 29908.
Air France 0550, contact De Gaulle approach on 124.355.
Contacting De Gaulle approach on 124.355, Air France 0550. De Gaulle approach, Air France 0550. Good afternoon, flight level 180 for flight level 120.
Air France 0550, De Gaulle approach identified. Good afternoon, cleared Mopac 1 Echo transition. Expect the ILS runway 09er left approach into De Gaulle.
Cleared Mopac 1 Echo transition. Expect the ILS runway 09er left approach. Air France 0550.
Et on peut sortir au spoiler un petit peu. Pas grand vibration dans mon siège. Avionics brake max, door open, engine rumble, engine vibration, flat drag.
Jazz 41, contact car 1835.
1835, good morning, Jazz 41.
Retract the spoilers.
Jazz 198, send 4000.
Send 4000, Jazz 198.
Easy 52 uniform Victor, contact Langen radar on 129.355.
129.355 for Easy 52 uniform Victor. Good day.
Let's run our descent under 10K checklist.
Descent under 10K MCDU landing perf.
Check.
TCAS.
BLW.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous traversons actuellement une zone de turbulence.
Anti-ice.
Dès à présent, recueillez vos sièges, attachez et ajustez vos ceintures de sécurité de façon visible afin de faciliter nos vérifications.
Set to QNH.
Veuillez également ranger vos accessoires sur les sièges situés devant vous. Vous pourrez détacher vos ceintures de sécurité lors de l'extinction.
Landing lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a turbulent area. Please return to your seats faster than the
ILS.
belt and keep it within the
On.
facilitate our safety checks. Store
Approach.
accessories under the seats in front of you.
On.
You may leave your seat once the seatbelt sign is switched on.
Descent under 10K checklist complete.
160 on 024,
Speed 220.
Contact 202, turn off heading 030 and descend 3000.
30 and send 3000.
Request flight level 40.
Requesting descent to flight level 40.
American 2899, reduce your speed to 1709.
EGLL approach, Air France 0550, requesting descent to flight level 40.
FCU.
Air France 0550, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Descending to 4,000 feet, QNH 1024, Air France 0550.
1024.
Air France 0550, cleared for the ILS runway 9 left approach via Mopac 1 Echo.
Mesdames et messieurs, notre atterrissage est maintenant imminent.
Cleared for the ILS runway 9 left approach via MOP 1 Echo. Air France 0550.
De coupler le support appareil électrique et débrancher tout câble de la prise USB de votre siège et ouvrir tous les caches blancs. Il est interdit de fumer et la cigarette électronique n'est pas autorisée. Nous vous recommandons de lire la notice de sécurité placée devant vous et nous vous rappelons qu'en cas d'évacuation, vous devrez laisser tous vos bagages. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing shortly. Please fasten and adjust your seatbelt. Please put your seat back fully upright. Store your tray table and cup holder. Electronic devices must be unplugged from all USB sockets and open all window blinds. E-cigarette are not permitted and smoking is prohibited. We recommend you to read the safety card in front of you and remember that in case of evacuation, you must leave all of your baggage behind.
8,000 feet.
Push at 375, descend to 3000, intercept at Liz Due and clear the ILS approach runway 24 left. Descend to 3000, intercept at Liz Due and clear the ILS 24 left approach for west at 375.
As 948, turn left heading 330, descend to 4,000.
Left turn 330 and down to 4,000, 948.
Foxtrot Yankee Sierra Juliet, Foxtrot contact Paris control on 124.85.
124.85, E Foxtrot Yankee Sierra Juliet Foxtrot.
Let's run our landing preparation checklist.
Landing preparation speed.
200 knots.
Cabin crew.
Cabin crew take position for landing. Advice.
Indy terrain.
Check.
When ready, left head. F-Run 0550, contact the goal tower on 118.655.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Flaps.
Set to 1.
Flaps 1.
Jet 375 rock.
Landing lights.
On. Speed 1.
Landing preparation checklist complete.
80. And flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
510, when you 15, descending 1000, uniform. Mr. 510, hello, 24 right.
Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha India Sierra contact Paris control on 132.1. Over to Paris control on 132.1.
Before landing
Foxtrot
checklist.
Whiskey Alpha India Sierra.
Speed 160.
Before landing, nose wheel lights.
Flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Takeoff.
Runway turn-off lights.
On.
Job 783, and no contact hour.
Landing gear.
Gear down.
Down 3 green.
Flaps.
Full flaps.
Full flaps.
Before landing checklist complete.
Préparez-vous pour l'atterrissage.
Volunteer 90959, contact Wally Tower on 120.5.
Merci.
120.5 for Volunteer 90959. Good day.
Alright, so we've got 3 green, full flaps. Supporter arm. Brake,
Easy
medium.
3214, contact Wally Tower on 120.5.
120.5, easy 3214.
I see the runway.
Approaching runway 9.
Continue.
left. Caution, caution.
Caution of what? Autopilot off.
Ryanair 6497, contact Paris Control on 128.105.
128.105 for Ryanair 6497.
300.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
Come on.
Light slow. Light slow.
Voyons donc.
Approaching runway 8, left. Caution, caution.
Koga set. Positive climb.
Landing gear, go around.
Gear up.
Pourquoi?
Flap 0.
Go around. Puis c'était court pour m'allumer. Speed 220.
Start 1615, turn left to 330. Left 330, clear, 1615.
Ah, je viens de comprendre, j'ai une flight plan discontinued. Ici. Go back to
Or 204 at Ebdal, you're cleared out for runway 24 right, maintain speed of 170 knots or faster to NOAA. At Ebdal, cleared 24 right approach, 170 faster to NOAA, 40.
Departure, Etihad 839er 2000 for 4,000.
Etihad 83902, radar contact, climb and maintain 11-1000.
Up to 11-1000, Etihad 839er 2.
on va recommencer ça.
Etihad 83902, contact Paris Control on 124.85.
124.85 for Etihad 839er 2. Good day.
exact 202, speed of 170 knots or less, and contact tower 187, good day.
18.7, speed 180 or less, flies at 202.
Roger, and if you can do 170 or less.
Yeah, 170 or less, sorry.
Okay.
Trip 510 to send to 3000. Send 3000, measurement 5.
All approach, Air France 0550, requesting the ILS approach for runway 9er.
200 knots.
Air France 0550, expect the ILS runway 09er left approach.
Expecting the ILS runway 09er left approach. Air France 0550.
Alright, let's run the landing preparation checklist once again.
Landing preparation speed.
200 knots. $200 knots.
Cabin crew.
Advise. Cabin crew take positions for takeoff.
ND terrain.
Check.
Spoilers.
Arm.
Auto brakes.
Set to medium.
Flaps.
Set to 1.
Flaps 1.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing preparation checklist complete.
C'est le maudit palonnier qui me fait... Je prends dessus, le pédale. Avant, c'était avec le joystick, ça va mieux. Alright, take 2 for landing to Charles de Gaulle.
Clear 1615 to send 3000.
Send 3000, clear 1615.
Speed 180. And flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Mike X-ray, descend 4000. 4008, back at curve.
Let's run the before landing checklist. Speed 160.
Before landing, nose wheel lights.
On. Flaps 2.
Flaps 3.
Runway turn-off lights.
On.
Landing gear.
Traffic.
Down.
Gear down.
Flaps.
Full flaps.
Full flaps.
Before landing, checklist complete.
Clear of conflict.
Foxtrot, India, November, Whiskey, Golf, contact Le Bourget Tower on 118.4. Switching to Le Bourget Tower on 118.4 E, Foxtrot, India, November, Whiskey, Golf.
Alright, so we got 3 green, climb set, full flaps, spoilers on, brake to medium, 3 green. We're on the ball. Probably the wind, I don't know. Je vais le laisser plus longtemps mon autopilot. Now it's vent avec cette pluie-là.
Yeah, 1449, flighting 220. Heading 220, United 1449.
I see the runway. Check.
Cruise 1722, descend 4,000 feet. Descend 4,000 feet.
Departure, allow 3322, 2000 for 4,000. Allow 3322, radar contact, climb and maintain 11-1-1000.
Autopilot off.
Climb 11-1-1000, allow 3322.
300. Flight slow. Pull up. 40, 30.
Throttle off.
Retard.
LL 3322, contact Paris Control on 124.85.
Reverse
124.85 for allow 3322.
Better than the first one.
knots.
Throttle idle. Let's retract our spoiler.
Flap 0.
Lumière chambre gauche.
France Soleil 6132, contact Orly Tower on 120.5.
120.5 for France Soleil 6132. Good day.
landing lights, taxi, wind lights, strobe off.
Madame, monsieur, bienvenue à destination. Vous pouvez dès à présent désactiver le mode avion. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit rester attachée jusqu'à l'extinction de la consigne lumineuse. Nous vous prions d'être attentifs aux éventuelles chutes d'objets à l'ouverture des coffres à bagages. Les clients en correspondance sont invités à vérifier ou modifier leur vol sur les bornes interactives avant de rejoindre leur porte d'embarquement. Le personnel Air France est également à votre disposition au niveau des contrôles service clients. Nous vous remercions d'avoir voyagé avec Air France. Air France et ses partenaires SkyTeam vous souhaitent une agréable journée. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. You may now deactivate flight mode. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. And be careful when opening the overhead compartment. Some items may fall. Passengers when connecting flights are invited to check or change the flight to the kiosk before going to the boarding gate. Air France agents are also available to assist you at the customer service desk. Thank you for flying with Air France. Air France and its SkyTeam partners wish you a
ground, Air France 0550 requesting the ground frequency.
Air France 0550, you're already on the ground frequency 121.908.
All ground, Air France 0550 requesting taxi clearance.
Air France 0550, taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue. Good day.
Request push and start clearance.
Terminal S3, Gate Echo 17, hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, Papa 3 Blue, Air France 0550.
Come on. Request taxi to the gate with big red arrows.
Requesting progressive taxi with big red arrows.
Terminal S3, Gate Echo 17 via hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, Papa 3 Blue, staying on the street, Air France 0550. Requesting progressive taxi with large red arrows to Terminal S3, Gate E17 with Bravo.
The gold ground, Air France 0550 requesting runway crossing.
Air France 0550, taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo, hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue. Progressive taxi path activated. Air France 0550, cross runway 27 left, then continue taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo, Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue.
Cross runway 27 left, then Bravo, Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue to Terminal S3, Gate E17, Air France 0550.
You request progressive taxi with big red
Way
arrows.
to the Air France Embraer 190 on your left.
I'll request progressive taxi with big red arrows.
Giving way to the Air France Embraer 190, Air France 4183.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 0550, requesting progressive taxi with large red arrows to Terminal S3, Gate E17. We have information, Bravo.
Quick on spell.
Air France
Give me progressive taxi with big red
taxi
arrows.
to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo.
I'll request progressive taxi with big red arrows.
Then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue, progressive taxi path activated.
Canceling the last request for progressive taxi.
Ah. Progressive taxi with big red arrows. Whoa.
United 55, runway 9er right taxi via Alpha.
I'll request
Bravo,
progressive
Bravo,
taxi
Delta
with big
7,
red arrows.
Delta Yankee, Bravo Delta 5, Delta 1.
Runway 9er right taxi via Alpha Bravo Delta 7 Delta Yankee Bravo Delta 5 Delta 1 United 55.
J'espère que je prenais pas un
De Gaulle
accident
ground,
avec
Air France 0550, requesting progressive taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo. Using big red arrows.
Oui, ce site terminal-là. Hop, c'est ici qu'on tourne. Bravo, ils sont même plus là. Big red arrows.
I've requested progressive taxi with big red arrows.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 0550, requesting progressive taxi with large red arrows to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo.
Big red arrows.
Requesting progressive taxi with big red arrows.
On va prendre un tourne ici. Même pas.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 0550, requesting progressive taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo, using big red arrows. We have information, Bravo.
Come on, let's turn over here. Même pas.
Air France 0550, taxi to Terminal S3, Gate E17 via Bravo. Hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue. Progressive taxi path activated.
Air France 9420, ready to taxi.
Bravo, hold short of runway 27 left, then Kilo 6, Quebec 2, Quebec Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tango Echo 3, P3 Blue, Air France 0550.
Enfin. bonne vue. Alright, parking brake on, lights off, on va GPU unit, shocks and cones, external power, engines off, and let's request R to boarding.
PNC aux portes, désarmement des toboggans.
Airbus 5D4.
Air France 21 Echo Kilo ready to taxi. Vérification de la porte opposée.
Air France 21 Echo Kilo, runway 8 left taxi via Echo 7, Golf, Tango Lima 4, Echo 8, Romeo Tango 9er, Tango, Uniform Tango 2, Tango 1.
Runway 8 left taxi via Echo 7, Golf, Tango Lima 4, Echo 8, Romeo Tango 9er, Tango, Uniform Tango 2, Tango 1, Air France 21 Echo Kilo.
Il marche pas. Waiting for the surface to complete.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
Le jetway s'approche pas.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, on va dire comme quoi que la jetway est là. Ils vont tomber dans le vide. Je ne comprends pas pourquoi ça... No jetway here. Oh, pas de jetway à Chambéry dans cette territoire. Bon ben, c'est ce qui complète notre flight. Merci d'avoir été là, ceux qui ont été là. Et puis on se revoit sur un prochain stream.
Ground Air France 9405, taxi to the ramp.
Cheers.
Air France 9405, taxi to parking via Victor 6.